How's it going, YouTube? This is Wake Run Collapse, and it is time for the greatest Japanese 4th gen sale video in recorded history. I'm really excited to finally bring this video to light. I have spent hours upon hours upon hours sorting cards by set, then sorting them within those sets, double checking for condition on every single card, and sorting them out into the piles that they belong in so that I can have a streamlined and efficient sale video for you guys. Before we get into any of the cards, let's talk logistics and rules. I've even written down a list of 10 or so rules here, just to get us through. Number 1, I will not reply to inquiries in the comments section. You must PM me or email me at wakeruncollapse@gmail.com. That's how it's always been, that's how it will continue to be. Number 2, I will not reply to inquiries unless you give me the Pokemon name and the timestamp that it appears in the video. There are well over 500 cards in this video, and I will not waste time giving you special treatment. Name and the time that the card appears, please. Number 3, PayPal is preferred, but I also accept US cash by mail. However, I am not responsible if the cash gets lost in the mail. Number 4, $2 minimum purchase. I was thinking about making it 5 or 10, but I want to leave it at $2. Number 5, I do charge for shipping, as I always do. If you buy 8 cards or less, I will ship in plain white envelopes. 9 cards or more, and you get a bubble mailer. That, again, is pretty standard for me. Number 6, Holos may or may not be sleeved individually, and if you buy a bunch of cards, they will not get individual top loaders inside the bubble mailer. I'll put top loaders on either end and tape them together to make sure that the cards are sleeved and protected properly. But these prices that you're about to see are microscopic, and if I can cut corners without endangering the cards, I'm going to do that. That's what keeps your prices low. Number 7, I will ship as soon as possible, but I will ship when I can. Thanksgiving is very busy. I work in retail. I've already put in 46 hours in the past week, and I'm probably going to have 50-plus hour weeks coming forward, so I will ship as soon as possible. If it takes me a couple of days, please do not get your panties in a wad. I'm going to do it as quickly as I can. Number 8, I will not hold cards for any users. If you cannot pay within 3 days of receiving a full invoice from me, please don't message me for the cards, because I'm going to make them available to somebody else. Number 9, total prices will round up to the nearest dollar. Consider it a tax on you for buying 2 cards out of a 3-for pile. Please learn math. And number 10, I will eventually make a second updated sale video for remaining cards, and I might actually end up buying a couple more smaller lots to fill in some of the gaps in sets, and you'll see what I mean as we get there. After that, they go into my trade binder and prices are going to increase, so please keep that in mind. I'm going to take my time with this video. Like I said, well over 500 cards to show you guys. They're sorted by set, then sorted within those sets, and I want to make sure that I show you all the cards that you're going to have available to you. If this is a 25-minute video, so be it, but I'm going to try to keep it shorter than that. So first of all the cards in the background are excellent condition or better. The vast majority of them, probably over 90% of them, are near mint or better. A lot of them are mint. I'm really in love with this auction that I got in, so sorting it out and making it available for you guys at nice prices is cool to me. So first, we're going to get the less than excellent cards out of the way. Some of these are going to be played, some of them are going to be good condition or very good condition, but every card in the pile that you're about to see is 3 for $1. And this is where that plan comes into play. If these cards are 3 for $1, that means that you've got to buy 3 of them for $1. And if you buy 2 of them, it's going to cost you $1, so why not just buy 3 of them? And yes, there are some legendaries in here. The really beat up legendaries, you can believe, are beat up. And that's why they're here for 3 for $1. Got some reverse holos in here too. You'll see a litany of reverse holos from the different legend sets. And some holographic cards as well. But again, these are played condition, good condition, or very good condition, and all the cards that you just saw are 3 for $1. I've got a very small pile of 4 cards that are less than excellent condition. I'm just going to show them in a fan. They're 3 Altaria from Lost Link and 1 Reverse Holo Vaporeon. These are very good or worse condition, and they're going to be $1 because they are, well, more valuable cards. And that's how that kind of works. So we'll set those to the back. The cards that you're going to see here are promotional cards, and I'm going to take offers on them. I have not gone through and checked these particular cards for condition, but it's only a small pile. And I already know that I don't need these cards. A lot of these are going to be $1 or $2 if they're promotional cards, especially cards like the Leafeons. I mean, the Arceus is obviously going to be more than that because it's a more highly sought after card. But some of the ones that I have more duplicates of in my collection, I am more likely to sell for smaller amounts. So if you see anything that you need in these 2 piles, this one and the one that I'm about to start, please message me with, again, the Pokemon name and the timestamp that you see. It's a cool holographic effect on that Empoleon. And I will give you card condition and price for these promotional cards. If you buy anything from the lots that are in the back, then those are going to be sent to you based on what is the best condition card available in that pile. There are some that I'm going to have almost a dozen of, or over a dozen of actually in a couple of cases. So you will get the best available condition for that. In here I will quote you for the best available condition card, but if you would like one that is not the best available condition to save a little bit on price, then let me know when you message me. And that way I can make some adjustments to how you're going to receive your response. I like these trainers too. Okay, so now that the promos and the beat-up cards are out of the way, everything from here on out is going to be excellent condition or better. Piles 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all those giant piles, are 2 for $1. 2 for $1. For everything except for this little pile right over here, and we will get to that. It starts with Diamond and Pearl series and goes all the way to Legend Series 3, Clash at the Summit. So let's get into it. Diamond and Pearl 1 has a lot of cards. That's why I think basically every card that I had made it into the 2 for $1 pile. That was like almost a dozen Roserades, so. Clearly the person that I purchased these from, Noodles on eBay, Noodles1977000, either had access to or was a big Diamond and Pearl collector. That's why I'm able to offer cards like Palkia at 2 for $1, because I've just got so much from the set. Honestly, if I decided not to sell any of this and compounded it into my current trade binder, I could honestly have my own binder for Diamond and Pearl 1 and 2. My own binder. Just for those 2 sets. We're continuing on with Diamond and Pearl series. Now most of these holographic cards were available in both Diamond and Pearl, because those were separate sets in Japan. But they had about 90% crossover. A lot of the cards were available in both. But there are a couple here and there. I think the Dialga and Palkia were in some but not others, and I think there's a couple others too, but I can't remember right off the top of my head. Yeah, if you're looking to collect your favorite Pokemon, or I don't know, just looking to collect from a particular set or series, or just looking to bolster your collection with Japanese stuff, this is a great place to do it. 2 for $1 holos make the world not go round, but sail a little bit smoother. Especially when you have a buttload of duplicates that allows you to drop the price. Now we're finally into Diamond and Pearl 2, by the way. Let's set that over there. Ooh, I have not revealed that yet on my channel. Let's not knock that over. But we're into Diamond and Pearl 2, Secret of the Lakes. I'm holding a very large stack of cards, so that's kind of why it's getting more and more difficult for me to hold them steady. Also, I'm at the 10-minute mark and still have 5 more piles to go, so. Yep, Raichu at 2 for $1, Alakazam at 2 for $1. Some of these cards I don't value quite as highly as some of you guys do. Some of them maybe I even do, I just kind of want to get rid of them. Because every card that doesn't sell in this sale video or the subsequent sale video is a card that I'm going to need to grade specifically, sleeve in a KMC Perfect Fit sleeve, and fit into my trade binder with all the other stuff that's already there. So that is a big reason why the prices are as low as they are. That's one pile down, guys. You know what? Let's take not as many on this one. I'm going to continue on in the same sequence. I'm going to try to go a little bit faster here. Oh yeah, there's a couple of Diamond and Pearl 3, 4, and 5 interspersed here, but I've got very little of it. Very little of it. And see, we're already on to Diamond and Pearl 6, which is Intense Fight in the Destroyed Sky or Stormfront. I'm going to see a much larger quantity of holographic cards from that set. And some more Raichu in there. Smagius. Some holographic cards that were more popular back then and have lost a lot of their luster ever since. There we go. Oh, Giratina at 2 for $1. And guys, feel free, if you like a particular card to a significant extent, feel free to ask if you can just buy all of them. I'm not able to reduce prices, especially when we're already at 2 for $1. I can't do bulk discount deals for you or anything like that. And it'll be sold on a card-by-card basis. But I'm not going to limit them to, oh, you can only get 2 of a particular type of card. If you want them all, this set's been out for years and years. You can get them all. This Shaman actually signifies the start of Galactic's Conquest, which is the first Platinum series. Oh, Palkia, come on, come back. There we go. Some Palkia G. I really wanted to put the Palkia and the Dialga from these sets in the 3 for 2 pile, which is something you're going to see much later, but I decided against it. Decided to be nice, sell some 50-cent legendaries in excellent or better condition. A lot of the Diamond and Pearl cards that you see sleeved are mint. Like, a lot of them. The vast majority, like I said, that are sleeved are near mint. I am trying to speed through this a little bit, but I want to show quantities as well, so you guys can have a fair idea of what exactly you're looking at here. Let's move that guy over there. Keep this going. There's that Dialga Holo I was talking about. Got a bunch of this guy. I got a ton of Platinum 1 and 2, I think a slightly lesser extent Platinum 2, and then Platinum 3 and 4 I just don't have a lot of. This is Bonds to the End of Time, starting off right now with the Roserade. If there's a particular card that you don't see in here, it's possible that it's in my trade binder right now. But obviously, since that is a pre-sorted, pre-sleeved, and pre-graded and all that kind of stuff set of cards, then it's going to be, well, more expensive. So I'm just sorting out and letting my shoulder kind of set back into place here, guys. It's going to be for a more expensive price. You're welcome to look on my halves list. Don't ask me what I have. My halves list apart from this video is going to be in the description below. Please check it out. Don't ask if I have something in particular. It's either going to be in this video that you have already seen and are watching right now, or it's going to be on my halves list, which you can find, again, in the description at the bottom of this video. Now we're getting into reverse holographic cards. We're going to start with Heart Gold and then move to Soul Silver, Reviving Legends, and Clash at the Summit before going into regular holographic cards. These are also 2 for $1. Move that stack a little bit over. We are plugging away, guys. And of course, if there's a particular set that you don't like, you know you can skip ahead for a while. Like if you don't like the Legend series, you can skip all the way to the 3 for 2 pile. So you can skip several minutes in the video if you know you don't want anything from the Legend series. That's kind of why I did reverse holos and then regular holos and have everything sorted. Because I knew this video was going to be massively long. We're still in the Heart Gold reverses, by the way, guys. Still in the Heart Gold reverses, still rocking them at 2 for $1. Alright, pile 3 is down. Let's move that guy over there. It's like a really awkward jigsaw puzzle. If you could see the way that I'm making this work, it would, well, gross you out. We are at 16 minutes, which is probably grossing you out already. But now we're on to Soul Silver reverses. Keeping those Vulpix at 50 cents. Again, even dollar amounts are highly encouraged so that I don't end up just charging you an extra 50 cents because you couldn't do the math and get it down to an even dollar amount. Because I'm not having people send me quarters in the mail so that I can pay extra postage when it arrives because you only put 1 stamp on it. That is not going to be okay. So even dollar amounts keep my life a lot easier. And I'd have to imagine for you too. I'll roll on reverse holos. I am struggling to complete the reverse holo sets from the Legend series. And if I had an auction like this to start off with at 50 cents a piece, I was able to pick and choose the cards that I wanted. We're in Reviving Legends, by the way. If I were able to pick and choose the cards that I wanted and needed for my sets, this would be huge for me. You know, way back when. Nowadays, my wants list is fairly small for Legend Series Reverse Holos. I think Clash at the Summit might be the only one that I still need 10 or more from. By the way, in the incredibly unlikely scenario that one of you out there has a good reverse holo collection from the Legend series, you've got something that's on my wants list, which again, you can totally find in the description, then send me a message and maybe we can trade some stuff. So I'm always open to trading for stuff, but I only trade for stuff that is on my wants list. Okay, so that Bellsprout is the start of Legend Series 3, Clash at the Summit, Reverse Holos. I'm really glad I said 25 minutes. That's going to look to be pretty accurate. And hopefully my battery holds up. Oh, look at that Wailord. That Electabuzz Electivire. 2 for $1 for these guys. If you want to be an extensive Japanese collector, you would almost be doing yourself a disservice if you had a bunch of cards on your wants list, you had the means to pick these cards up now, and you didn't take me up on it. Especially when I jiggle the camera around by mistake. Now we're into the regular holographic cards for the Legend series. Still 2 for $1. All these cards that you see here, still 2 for $1. Even this failed experiment of baby Pokemon, and I'm sorry guys, baby Pokemon are a failed experiment, and Pokemon knows it as well. That's a reason why Bonsly has only ever been in 1 set. They've had a couple promo Bonslys, but like, and I think maybe there was one in a deck somewhere, but there's a reason why you don't see Smoochum and Bonsly and those not as well liked baby Pokemon in sets anymore, because they kind of screwed up by making them. I cannot imagine that they are very popular anywhere. Hey, if you guys like them, more power to you, but I just don't see the demand being there for them. Moving on to Soul Silver. Lots of water-type holos in this set, including your boy, the Quag. Oh. A couple of these are sticking a little bit. Pichu also at 50 cents. Adjust stack. Put shoulder back in socket. That's something that you guys might not know about me. My shoulders, well, my right shoulder in particular, will naturally come out of its socket sometimes. And I can forcibly do it, which makes it hilarious, as like a little party trick. I can actually pop my right shoulder out of its socket in both directions. And I can do it fairly fluidly as well. Anyways, we're on Legend Series 2 now. The holo stack is not as extensive for Legend 2 and Legend 3, but the availability of those packs goes down a little bit for those series in comparison to Heart Gold and Soul Silver, so I suppose I would understand that. The Victory Bell signals the start of Legend Series 3 Clash at the Summit. Those Rapidash, those Electivires, still 2 for $1. Was probably sorry, as I move my arm around a little bit, would probably have been a good idea if you guys just pause the video and write or type stuff down as you encounter cards that you want. And that is the end of the 2 for $1, and that is the majority of the sale video, but I do have premium cards I'm going to make available too. Slide these guys over to that side. So this first stack is going to be 3 for 2. 3 for 2. They're again sorted by set and by type. 3 for 2 for all these guys. Again, still excellent condition or better. There's no way I'm going to let these Shamans go for just 50 cents a piece. They're worth more than that. If I end up keeping them, I'm fine with that. But a ton of Blaziken, a ton of Blastoise. Over a dozen Blastoise here. Just 3 for 2, and that's pretty awesome. Arcanine. Getting into the Legend series, got some Shuckles, which is a personal favorite of mine. These guys, 3 for $2. Again, remember, please, if you're going to purchase cards from this section, purchase them in multiples of 3 so that you can get your value. If you want just one card from a 3 for 2 pile, it's going to be $1. Because, like I said, I round up total invoice prices to the nearest dollar, and I always round up. I'm not going to round down for you. These prices are super cheap as it is. Now I've got a few dollar cards and a few $2 cards that we're going to show off here. The dollar cards are right here. Only had one Jirachi, decided to make it a Buckaroo. Reverse for Alligators, Meganium, Ninetales, Typhlosion. Got that Rev Metagross, Eevee, and a Lone Celebi holographic card from Legend Series 3. Decided to make that $1. And because I'm not a moron, the Evolutions are going to be $2 a piece. Reverse Holos and regular Holos. This Espeons, got a bunch of those guys. Got a few Umbreons as well. And we're done. And I kept it just under 25 minutes. Again, remember, read the rules, listen to the rules from before. Please don't contact me if you're not ready to pay, and please don't write in the comments section or without the Pokemon name and timestamp for every card that you want. It took 24 minutes and change to shoot this video, but hours and hours to plan it out and make this work so that I could have a nice, easy, streamlined video for you all to enjoy. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope to hear from a bunch of you at some point or another, and I'm going to keep this open for a week, then follow it up with a black and white sale video. Then the following one will be an updated sale video for 4th Gen, Then after that will be an updated sale video for 5th gen, and then it's going in the trade binder, so act on these prices and act on these cards while they're still around.